Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you joining me. Today we're going to do a scenario outhouse review on Eafengrow 124. What are y'all looking at? Oh, that. That's a special tool to help us later. Here we have the Eafengrow 121, 1/8" stock. It has about 3¼ inch cutting surface, and it's about a little over 7 inches there overall length. Comes in a pretty decent taco style Kydex sheath, tech lock, pretty well standard with your Eafengrow belt knives. Pretty decent sheath. This actually quite secure. We'll go ahead and pop that in there. I mean, it's not coming out of that bad boy. Got a tiny little bit of a kickoff right here for your thumb. Comes out pretty good. All right, I actually bought 2 of these. This is one I'm carrying, and I did change the belt loop carry on it. I took the tech lock off of it. This one was featured in Bushcraft camp video, if anybody hadn't seen it. I did mar my coating, but that was trying to retrieve another tool I had that broke on me. Try to liberate it from a piece of wood, and unfortunately I had to ride that pretty hard against the side of my knife to get it out of there. But like I said, I'm not too worried about that. If it bothers me, I'll put some bluing on there to cover the spot. But most of my knives I actually carry on a regular, they're not going to really get a chance to rust. But right now, these are your 2 color options. G10 handle scales, and they got liners in them. The black and the red's pretty nice. So with that, okay, let's go ahead and start getting some knife stuff up with this guy. I kicked the camera stand, sorry guys. All right, just go ahead and start out and see how we do with some feather sticking. And as always, some really nice fine thin curls. Definitely knives, both of them came respectably sharp. Pretty good edge geometry. Real quick while I'm doing that, if I get that to focus, the grind lines are all really decent. Comes to a very nice acute tip. Put my hand on there, maybe that'll help it focus. There we go. Pretty decent tip on there. Now this is a smaller knife, so you got to keep in mind when you're using this, this isn't a great big honking survival knife now. But if you treat it respectfully, you can accomplish quite a bit with it. But for starters, as it is pretty much a typical thing for me, I want to see how well my knife can do bushcraft tasks, make fires, process wood, that sort of thing. Can't really do a whole lot of animal processing because fortunately YouTube has that pretty much on a no-no list. So as much as I'd like to be able to process some game animals for everybody to see, the best I could do, if you're interested, is to get some already processed meat products like steak, some ham or something, and actually carve it with a knife. But I can't show field dressing, gutting, quartering animals, unfortunately. And just real quick, I'm pretty happy with that. Those are all nice and thin, and you just keep on going until you get this giant nest of them. So So we will go ahead and cut that off. And again, I would like to definitely thank Ruggs at Legion Tactical Cutlery. He turned me on to these Eafengrow knives, and they, as of today, I mean, they've absolutely impressed me. To be able to find that quality of a knife for the prices and a really nice carry option, I'm quite enamored right now with Eafengrow products. And just to be clear, I'm not getting a single dime from any video I'm doing. I'm not beholden to any company. I bought these with my own money, and I've been using them. And I just wanted to let everybody know that if you're really looking for some budget blades, for one, check out Legion Tactical, man. He has absolutely got this stuff on lockdown. So give that guy a view, a like, and a subscribe if you would, because he's done a lot of good work and really has helped me find some budget items to share with you guys. So that is greatly appreciated. All right, let's go ahead. Just because I'd like to do it, at least, you know, a realistic size piece of wood for the blade I'm doing. And oh, there it is. I thought I lost my bat. It's hard to believe it's such a small area that I got so many random scraps of wood laying around. That right there was hard to find. Big old ugly gnarled thing like that. All right, guys, we are going to just about 50-50 this piece. Make sure y'all can see it. And just like that, no problem whatsoever. And I guess that's an important thing to mention. Just when you're using having to use your knife for certain things, if that's all you got, if at all possible, try to keep it a little more size rated for what you're doing. You don't want to go too crazy with it and get like such a large piece of wood that you're forced to batten on, like, you know, that latter part of the tip of the knife. And as acute as that is, though, this is D2 steel. It's pretty decent. They know what they're doing with D2. They're processing, heat treating, and all that stuff, and is pretty good on these knives. So, all right, we still got some of our original ugly stick left. So let's go ahead and get a carbon on that. What we're going to do, wow, that went all the way across the yard. We're just going to basically hog off some pieces here. Not too hateful. Check it. This is a piece of oak. And again, this, I'm going to say, it's not super realistic for this knife, but we're, you know, I like to get a more of a potential harder use review for a knife this size. This has already got a bit of a point on it from a previous video, but I'm going to try to hack around this and clean that up a little bit. And you see the wood and grain structure. This is a piece of red oak, so this is pretty hard wood now. I've not done anything near this extreme with either one of these yet, so when we test our edge after this one, this is going to be the first time testing the edge after this hard of a use. Okay, let's bring you up a little bit. That's reasonably difficult for the wood I'm using in this knife. The amount of force I'm having to put on it. Yeah, I'm not having to go too extreme. I mean, I was cutting fast there, but we'll slow it down for you. There we go, not too bad. All right, and again, long form here, no cuts in the video. My poor arm. I wonder if I ought to put Rogaine on my arm. Anyway. That's fine. Okay, there we go. A decent patch of hair. See, I used about the middle of the blade there. I'm going to come back up closer to the belly part. That was getting a lot of action with that chopping I was doing. See if it's still pretty sharp. Oh, yeah, that's no problem. Well, there you guys go. For just a short, simple test, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. In the world. Well, I was looking for that same stick I had, but I'll just grab this one. See if we can still do some feathering with that after all that. Well, I bit in a little too deep there on that one, but no biggie. Not bad. Not bad at all. And there we go, guys. The Eafengrow 121. Gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this knife. And what I did forget to mention, does have jimping there. It's fairly comfortable jimping. It's not too aggressive, but it does lock your thumb in quite well. The decent shape too, if you're using this for animal processing. That little bit of a curve to it, and the bell shape down here locks into the hand real well. Put your finger right in there, and that's locked in pretty solid. So I think it'll do great for that. Even for some basic camp chores, food processing, it's sharp enough, and the blade edge geometry is enough. It'll do good on that. So what do we think? I think it's another really nice budget blade for anybody for their consideration. It's a nice general use kind of size. This would be a great one to have to take out if you're going in a more populated city kind of area. It's not too big and intimidate some people, and it's still quite useful. So I give it a thumbs up. Hope everybody enjoyed that video. Leave some comments down there. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you all soon in another video.